From its initial FDA approval in May of 1960, the birth control pill has been changing women's lives for the better through hormone regulation. The creation came as a result of years of cooperation from two main women, the first being Margaret Sanger. She was a women's activist that created the first Planned Parenthood clinic in Brooklyn in 1916 and has been regarded as a brainchild of the birth control pill. The second main piece was Catherine McCormick, a women's rights activist and millionaire philanthropist that contributed $40,000 to endocrinologist Gregory Pincus to conduct rat experimentation for the birth control pill. Despite its initial approval for ovarian disorders, its primary use was still as a hormonal contraceptive. The birth control pill allowed for a newer level of freedom to now go to college and careers. This idea then led into changing gender roles that had stalled many women from achieving greater things. Finally, women enjoyed the empowerment. Not only did the pill provide a safe, effective contraceptive, but it was something they were in control of, something that would give them the say of what to do with their own bodies, and was revolutionary for women's confidence and feminism. There has been a steady trend ever since birth control hit the pharmaceutical market. Women have been increasingly attending colleges and getting jobs. In the past, they were unjustly expected to stay home and tend to the house as the male went to work, but this trend has shifted greatly. Women can now delay having children and establish themselves on better ground with either college or a career, or both, and then when they felt ready enough, simply stop taking the pill and start a family on more secure ground. Women could be just as active in their lives without taking the risk of throwing their plans off track. Being a lawyer, a doctor, a manager, or any upper level job were now seen as within reach. The pill enabled women to live with these less worries and in the meantime focus on taking advantage of vast new opportunities in jobs, college, and lifetime professions. Being in control of such a large aspect of their life, the say of when they were going to have children, when they were ready to take on that responsibility, was truly empowering. You may be wondering, why not just use condoms? This has some validity, but it isn't quite the point of why women took birth control in the first place. Before the pill came out, women had no definitive way for how to control their own reproductive readiness. The pill sparked generations of women who were more prepared for life because they waited for a period in life where they were more ready to take on the challenges of motherhood after establishing a career. Despite what many early critics believed, it did not create loose and immoral women like many had previously thought. Empowerment also came in the form of making the women's lives easier. Because the pill literally regulated the menstrual cycle, it then became less severe, more predictable, and therefore made women's lives sizably easier. This, combined with the security that they wouldn't get pregnant, empowered women who took the pill to do more things that they otherwise might not have done. Before the FDA approved the pill entirely in 1960, it was approved for regulation of the menstrual cycle in particular cases in 1959. However, in that year alone, 500,000 women were using the pill actively to keep their menstrual cycles regular, where contraception was only seen as a side effect. When the pill was fully approved in 1960, within 7 years, 17 million women were taking it. That's 17 million women getting higher education and jobs in a situation that allowed them to fully focus on just that. Throughout the years after the pill came out, women have been increasingly present in statistics that were low with women before. They went from 3% of all American lawyers to 33%. And in that same time, the percentage of doctorate degrees that went to women increased from 10% to 50%. Women were also coming out in droves to go to work. From 1960 to 2014, the amount of women who were in the labor force almost tripled, from 26.2 million to 76 million. Gender roles were switching, and no longer the days where women simply expected to stay at home, but now they would go off and become doctors.